And so I'm going to start going through what I'm growing, how I'm growing it, and why I'm growing it. So my wife and I have just moved up to the Upper Blue Mountains, just west of Sydney, and we've been here for 6 weeks now. And so this is our garden. So we've got here our Mr. Stacky. So most of the things here have been growing for 6 weeks. The tomatoes down the bottom are 8 weeks old. And we've got over here our vertigo. Took a bit longer to get started. We wanted to stagnate what we're growing. And then over here we've got the air garden. Which the tomatoes are actually the same age as the Mr. Stacky. And all three of these are using the air garden nutrients. So I find it quite interesting that the Mr. Stacky has just really pumped along a lot more than the air garden has. So I'm just going to quickly run through what I'm growing. So we've got in here a lot of rocket. So this year I've planted them at different times. We've got a lot of coriander. So all of these have grown from seeds, except for the French tarragon, which is here, and the sage, and the thyme, which is here. Everything else has been grown from seeds. The chives are grown from seeds. The oregano was from a cut-in that I got. Got some habaneros down here. Pretty late in the season. I don't think I'm going to get any. I'm just hoping I'm going to be able to keep them alive for next year, so I can get a jump on the season. Got some mint, which was taken from a cut-in. Some more rocket. And down here I've got some sorrel, which I planted last week. You can't really see it because the mint needs a haircut. And that's about it. So this one here, it's pretty self-sufficient. I fill up the nutrients at the moment every 8 days, just because the tomatoes are sucking so much of it. Now here we've got some dill, some Thai basil, which is not really the right season for it now. I've grown some inside in the garden gizmo, and it's going really well. Out here, it's not really doing too much, but I'm going to let these guys go to flower so I can get the seeds, so I can grow them next year. And over here we've got the vertigo. Now down the bottom we've got bok choy and pak choy, so we can do our Asian stir fries and just our Asian vegetables. We've got some parsley. I tried to grow parsley with Mr. Stacky, it didn't work. I tried to grow marigolds. I've gone through a whole pack of seeds, of 40 seeds of marigolds, and I didn't grow a single one. So I have to buy some. As you can see, the marigold there growing well. So yeah, here we've got some thyme, which I took from the Mr. Stacky. So I had it in 2 positions. Got some dill, dill again, rocket, parsley at the top. So I want this one nice, big and bushy. This is all rocket. So these were planted last week from seeds that I got from last season, and these are about 2 weeks old. This one's there. Over here we've got going more greens in this one. So again we've got some herbs, dill, parsley. What's this guy? Looks like it's going to be cos lettuce. I think I've got, out of the 30 planters in here, 15 of them are cos lettuce. Yeah, and I've got another Thai basil just to see how it goes, but it's a bit late to be outside. But yeah, these are starting to go. Got an Italian basil as well, which I don't think it's going to last too long as soon as it gets cold. But that's it. And we've got some endive. I think got some more. Got a few endives, which I just got some seedlings and planted those over the long weekend. So yeah, that's how this is. So most things in here, the air garden takes a bit longer to get started, as you've got to get the seedlings or the seeds to grow into the pods, wait for the roots, and then put them into here. So that's a bit of a pain, where the cos lettuces, they kept going mouldy, they didn't really take off, so it took a while to get these going, where I started planting seeds at the same time as I planted all of this. And you can see the stark difference of the seeds. Like, you've got these dill, which started off inside, these parsley, which started off inside at the same time as these guys did. So there's the parsley, about the same, but like the dill, big difference, very big difference. So we're currently harvesting from this garden every day. You can see where we take the chives. So the chives are up about here. We're taking them down, we're just cutting them as we need. These just continually keep growing back. We've been harvesting the heaps of rocket, heaps of coriander, which you can see where we've cut it down here, but from looking at the plants, you wouldn't even know that we've touched it. There's just so many. And yeah, the mint's about time to give it a bit of a prune. We've got all the runners coming out, so I'll just cut those back and just take off I like to have 2 stalks that are going to grow and then take off the leaves above that, so it keeps it nice and bushy. Otherwise you end up with just a stalk running like that, not a nice bushy plant. So we've got down the back a couple of garden beds which we set up, and I think probably do that in another video and just start down there, but we did the shelters on them. So I built these last week and put the shelters on over the long weekend, and we've got a couple of Australian wildflower gardens going. I'll walk down. Yeah, I'll just walk down now. So we've got growing in here. Open the door. Just nice, easy. Just gets around. Just got to attach it a little bit. So we've got Brussels sprouts at the back here. Got a marigold in there, hopefully to keep the aphids away. Where currently we don't have any, which is nice. I'm doing the grow along with Grow It Local. So here we've got purple kohlrabi. We've got some carrots. So these are all grown from seeds. And then we've got beetroot here. And then these are all radishes. So these radishes here, 4 days old, and they're already sprouted like that, which is nice. And here we've got some endive, some sorrel, some silver beet, some broccoli, and then some Brussels sprouts at the back again, with a few marigolds in between. So yeah, we built these last week. Built this shelter, pretty simple shelter, just to keep the moths off. There's so many of the cabbage moths around, and up there on the rocket, I just let them sort of land on there. But yeah, they have real little caterpillars and little yellow eggs. And here we've just got spinach and broad beans at the back. Some kale in here, snow peas at the back. So yeah, we've got some different chards, snow peas, kale in here, and then over here, just some radishes at the front there. They're probably about, 3 weeks old now, so not ready, but they're getting there. Snow peas, shallots, and then some silver beet in the middle there. So we had a couple of slugs in here. So I planted just an old soy milk one with some beer in it as a bit of a slug trap, and we had a slug on top that was about this long, just sitting on the edge and just drinking it, getting drunk. So I ended up taking him out, adding a little bit of salt to him, and then just putting him back in the bush. So another thing we'll be doing is, I got a Monty monitor from Monty Compost from Ash. Compost in here. I'm not really a composter. I've never really made my own compost. Like, I just put in a pile, like a little pile here, which is going okay. I've taken from the bottom. But to do actual composting, I've never done it before, so I'm going to be putting it into here during the week, and then seeing how we go on how well the monitor lets me make compost for someone that doesn't use a compost bin or make compost. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I think I'm going to end the video now, but I'm going to come in every couple of days and show you how the garden's producing. Alright, thanks guys. Oh, any feedback? This is my first video. Any feedback, comments, tips, or anything you want to see, or why I'm doing things, yeah, let me know. All right, thanks.